It's Friday morning, hopefully Lily's last day in the intro cage. She's been staying in here with C for a while. She's not acting 100% like a foster mom, but they are good friends. Get some grooming. C doesn't like it too much to carry her. And definitely not for a long time. She has a little milk beard. Proof that she's been in the feeding cage and drank some milk, which is awesome, because we also stopped giving her the banana milk and just give straight 100% soy milk without any banana, which she didn't like, didn't like in the beginning, but now she seems fine with it. So that makes it a lot easier for us preparing her milk. So yeah, just waiting until 10:30 and then both of them can go out. It will be very interesting to see how she interacts with the others, especially Mango. It's probably quite scary for her still because he's so big compared to her tiny body.
Okay, so today's the big day for Lili, our little Samango baby. Just going past Robert trip. So she met Satchmo yesterday. She's been with Z for a couple of weeks, and because it's such a small trip and a fairly small enclosure, we've decided just to go ahead and let her out, see how it goes. Just coming in, I see an Aaron hard at work, or at work I should say. How's it going?
Yeah, good. I've managed to install a bowl holder here. This is so that Lili can drink.
Yes, because she only uses the dish. She won't drink from a bottle.
But I've also had to reattach the bottle holder.
Yes.
Because figuring this out has been somewhat complicated.
Yes.
But it's going well. I'm almost finished.
Alright. Well, we've got a Nino waiting for his milk. I think it's on its way. And then of course here's little Lili, and still with Z. So Z got time back out in the trip yesterday and we let Satchmo in. He's a little bit rough, he just wanted to play and Lili didn't, but she was quite calm with him and it looked good. And she did want to go out the door actually when Z was in the trip, so she actively wanted to go out, which is a great sign. So this morning, in about 2 hours, 3 hours, we're going to let them out.
So things are going very, very well with Lili. She was in with Satchmo yesterday for the whole time. They did get on very well. It does seem like the Samangos are a little bit rougher in their play, unless it was just that Satchmo was sort of roughly played with when he came in and he thinks that's the way to do it. It does seem very, very calm. Lili seems eager to get out with the mom.
So today we're going to be introducing Lili to the Jalamango enclosure. You can see there is Nino come up. It's Nino and Satchmo. And Lili with foster mum Z ready to go out to meet the rest of the gang.
So I'm sure Nino and Satchmo can't wait to have a new friend to pick on and chase around. She has got such a cool face, it's just unbelievable. But yes, I'm sure this is going to just add nicely to the group and just make them a lot stronger. And it's good to get another little female out there with these guys and just makes the troop more stable.
So Sky's just doing a modification to the feeding flap, making sure that's secure. Lili drinks from the banana bowl still, so we've got a bowl in there.
So sometimes we do have to adjust things just to suit the monkeys, just to make sure things will go well.
All good, Sky?
Yeah, already, yeah.
And in this case it's the feeding cage, just to make sure the bowl and the bottle can go in there, as there's two different ones using the feeding cage at the moment.
And then if you open and see if Lili will follow. So Z's gone out into the enclosure with Nino. We're just waiting for her to come back for Lili. Yep, open. And Z's outside waiting for Lili.
In a way it looks like little Lily's kind of excited to be out in the enclosure, but of course she is presenting there, so it shows she is a little bit scared, she's not too sure, but can be kind of bewildering, because all of a sudden you've got this whole big open space and you're not really too sure where to go. But I'm sure Z is going to take her under her wing any minute now, and she should start settling down fairly quickly. There she's coming over to Z, so we'll see how things go from there. Lili is not really wanting to be held, so she seems to be following behind Z, and there you can see they've just climbed up in the tree, or Z's up the top there with Lili sitting down at the bottom watching her and just observing to see how things are going. But she's still, you can see, feeling a little bit more safe in Z's environment, or close around her, and I think she'll stay nearby just to make sure things go down fairly well with her. I'm not sure if that is little Samango coming up there to see Lili, but you see she is cautious and just moves out the way. She's not going to be playing with him. So you can see she is a very independent little female, very headstrong, doing things in her own way, but still staying close enough to Z that she has got some protection and somebody to look after her, but she's enjoying exploring on her own and finding out what everything is all about her and what's going on around her.
That's Satchmo.
Oh, you're gonna get shocked. No, you're gonna get shocked. Let's see.
Hopefully she'll do a soft one.
Okay, so she got a bit of a shock now. Oops.
Okay, so fine clinging to mother.
No, don't do
Fine
that.
clinging to dead mom.
Oh, shame. Got shocked a second time.
That's me clocked over 17 times, I think it was.
Serious.
Just kept doing it.
Okay, so she just...
Alright.
So yeah, that was over.
She almost arrived at the same date as
And she's running all about, but she's sticking to the front part of the enclosure. That's Satchmo.
yeah, I just want to get a Johnson
Nino. It looks like she's running to Z.
You'll see Z grabs little Lili and just tries to put her in her place to try and calm her down because she's behaving like a little bit of a lunatic.
Shock again.
Oh, jeez, shame she just got zapped again. So Lili is now in the feeding cage after getting shocked again and getting a little bit of a bite from Z. So I think she just feels a bit safe here in the feeding cage. Maybe she'll drink some milk actually. There's none in there.
It is a little bit of a learning curve with the electrified fence. I think Satchmo holds a record of 17 shocks before he learned he mustn't climb up it, but it is essential for their safety and that they learn how to be contained as soon as possible. So I think Lili knows now and hopefully she won't touch it again.
Just gonna bring her some milk. Just wanna have a closer look at her arm.
She bitten.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a bite. Yeah, no, she looks fine. So Lili is climbing trees again after her few shocks. There's Nina up there with her.
Or do you want to carry it from the bottom? Yeah. No, let's do that outside because otherwise we can't get through the door. That's the free finger amputation.
Close up of animal manager Mark.
We're going to Calypso's corner and we're going to trap Cuddy because she is living on the floor due to her injury. She has a brain damage and she has coordination problems because she was hit by a car. And that means she spends most of her day on the floor, which means she ingests more soil than usual monkeys would do, which means she's more susceptible for parasites. So therefore we need to be very cautious that she gets her dewormers. And yeah, Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I heard complaints from the bandits that they weren't being supplied with water at sick bay.
Oi, go this back. Hello. Look at them, they're so cute.
Sybil to the left, Shanty Ray to the right. Our two blind monkeys. Oh. Dustin, what are you doing?
I'm replacing milks for babies.
What troop are we at?
That ain't okay. Look at all that milk.
So much milk. Got milk? Angle key here for the dinner theatre. Hannah and Mark trying to catch Cuddy. The first.
Cuddy Reno. Oh, this is over this way.
They've made it. Here we have monkey of the moment, Cuddy, up on her platform. Oh, there's Mark. Next to Cuddy at the moment is Shasta. Above Cuddy and Shasta was Belle, and then the big male furthest to the right is JB. In 2 minutes. Well timed.
I thought 1 minute she managed to slip a little bit. I thought you were getting it. Well done.
And this is why these two are the managers.
Okay. Need to carry her back here.
Unfortunately.
Thank you.
All the food. Hi, Manuel.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Good, good.
Where are you feeding?
Goliath.
Goliath. It's a lot of food.
Hey.
New tool shed being built. Cuddy!
Is that crazy?
Oh,
Right across cage,
there she is. Cuds. Cuddy. Cuddy. Hi, pretty girl. Hey. You gonna get some injections? Make you feel better? Tell those parasites who's boss. Cuddy loves broccoli and cauliflower. Worked out really well for her meds because the monkeys she lives with don't.
She's a strong dog.
Of course she is. She got hit by a car and came out stronger.
another grape, sweetie?
I think it'll be okay.
Oh, the zucchinis.
If she get that B12 again. Probably.
What's she having?
I'm just grabbing another B12.
She had the Roma, Rancid and ivermectin, and then she's also getting B12 and B complex vitamins to boost her immune system.
Nice.
And she's going to get some grapes.
These grapes are nice. She's not been a fan of the zucchini. Okay. She's probably full from the amount of food Hannah just gave her on the way down. Aren't you, Cuds? Hi, pretty girl. So cute. Mm-hmm. The cutest. Guess who's back?
Sorry, I lost the flip. Easy.
Oh.
A little bit further. Or shall I?
That's
I
alright.
lock you in.
Yeah.
You will survive the cuddy monster.
I'm sure.
I'm quite sure she's really happy to get out.
Oh my god.
Looking too excited.
Good girl.
Straight to the food bowl.
Bye, Cuds.
I also probably watched me struggle to give Velvet meds.
While we're having Nsuki up in the top corner there, keeping an eye on Floki. Floki just loves to have friends, and really and truly he's doing a lot better. You can see how he's jumping around. His leg might still twist a little bit, but at least he's got the use of it. And he certainly loves playing and jumping around and just getting all over the place. So he's coming on, should we say, in leaps and bounds.
This is Yons with Mark in the surgery. We spent all day catching him. He's got a problem with his foot. He's doing really well, considering, but we think he'll be going straight to the vet. Hi, Yonsy.
I know. Just all day. Huh?
Mark caught, well, Jamie's caught.
Yeah, Jamie caught him.
Jamie caught him in Mark's modified feeding cage trap.
No, we put, well, we did actually put larger holes in the fence so that he can reach through. So we basically waited for him to come into the feeding cage and then just reach through and grab him. And then once we grabbed him, we can cut more of the fence away. So a bit of collateral to the feeding cage, which still needs repaired, but obviously it's just a fence, so it's not a problem to get this man out, huh?
Very chilled.
So.
So little Yons is going to the emergency vet tonight because of his foot. It also appears he's got something lodged in it, like a stick or something. So Hannah and Becky are just going to drive him now through to the emergency vet in town and see what they say. But we suspect he might end up losing the foot, poor little boy. We don't know what he did, if he fell or what happened, or if he got in the middle of a fight and fell, but we'll get him sorted. He's had some pain relief and antibiotics. And some fluids and hydration, and he's on his way. Okay, thanks Hannah, let us know.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
And Jamie is the one who caught Yons, finally at the end of the day. And then Hannah and Becky are on their way to the vets with Yons. And we hope he's going to be okay. Okay, see you guys.
See you, keep you posted.
Thanks.
So it looks like little Yons will be losing his one limb. Unfortunately, he was taken through to the vets this evening, and they said they're going to have to perform the operation in the morning. So of course we'll just be preparing him and getting him ready to go through to the vets first thing in the morning to get his poor little leg removed.
Going to the vet with Yons for his amputation. He slept really well last night. He's cleaned his foot up a little bit himself. We'll go have it taken off, won't we, bud? You'll feel much better soon, hey? At the vet with Yons. Ready to get his foot amputated. Oi!
Alright, here's Innocent. Hey man. You have a baby for us?
Yeah.
Oh, he's awake?
He's got no knee.
He's got no knee.
No knee.
Oh, I thought so.
Come on then, bye-bye.
Alright, thanks man. So this is Yons, who went to the vet this morning. He's back a little bit sooner than we expected, but that's good. Hey little bud. Oh yeah, so it looks like he's kept a little bit of the femur. As expected, there's no real point in keeping the knee, as it can cause complications and stuff later. But he'll feel a lot better with that foot gone, and it'll take a little bit of acclimatizing. So he'll be on some painkillers for a few days just to help him out.
Some antibiotics, huh?
Yeah, but I'm sure he's hungry, so
Get you the yummy stuff.
let's get him some food.
Here's Yons, he's in sick bay, he's back from the vets. He has a little stumpy on his leg, so he's lost his left leg, it's been amputated. The wound was very serious, unfortunately, on his foot, and they get around better if they can just have like a stump there. The main thing is that he was caught in time, found in the troop. We don't know what caused his injury, but the main thing is that now he survived and he's going to be okay to rejoin the troop again in a couple of weeks' time. He's got a teddy bear in there for now, and he's still a little bit sleepy from the surgery. Hey, Ricky Joe, go on and going. Must be spirit. Yeah, spirit.
Uh-oh, is spirit. With the following.
If they're going to follow her, can I just let...
Is Daisy in?
Yeah, I think they're just getting little shocks.
It's possible. It's happened before.
I know that being interested in that. And Eva has Ricky Joe, but she's not on the first one.
We're just waiting for the monkeys to move away from the door so that Eva can take out, hopefully, Ricky Joe. Yes, yes, there we go.
So Trisha. Oh, I don't know about Vicky.
Who else have we got in?
Just Vicky Junior, but just because she will stay forever.
So Josh just gave Ricky a little groom. Says, want you to be my mummy. He's trying to tell his mummy to go out with him. It's like, you're going to be my new mum. Okay, Josh is calling Uh-oh back. And now we've got everybody. Got Uh-oh and Eva coming back for the rest.
Oh my gosh, the dog. Trisha. What about Trisha? Josh, go to the door, you silly. Yeah.
It's Marcy.
So that's Marcy in? You might just follow or want to follow Josh. Yeah.
Lola Bean with Penelope. Josh calling mum's back.
Trisha in? The baby gap.
Yeah. Come on, mums, grab a baby. There we go. There's one with Trisha. There's Josh.
Juveniles.
So Josh is with Trisha. too many other monkeys by the door. There's Josh and Trisha.
It's like screaming, but still.
He's not letting Mum go. It's Floki.
Such a dark face now.
Okay, there goes Eva. I think Josh is going to run to Eva if he goes out. Because they're right, Eva's right in the middle. Who have we got there? Pokey.
Do I place them in the feeding cage?
Two can go in this feeding cage inside,
Yeah.
and then two
Katie's coming.
on the other side.
Katie's coming. You take her special. Josh is too slow. There he goes. We'll say hello to Katie on the way out.
Why are you running? Eva. Mummy. Like, you betrayed me, Mum. I don't want you anymore.
He seems nervous of Eva, even though he's been in with her for very long.
Right? Okay, Eva, you wanna take
Oh, and there he goes. Following Eva. There's Josh on the left, and then Poppy, adult female, and then Oh. This looks like Josh and Spirit in the shelter with Oh. Daisy on the left. Josh having a fight with Pokey. Of course, is Pokey's mum. It's like a new baby in the family.
Lola, Bean and Penny. Running to follow Josh and the other babies.
So the babies have been out for about 2 hours now, but Lola Bean was the last in, and we've just managed to get her out finally. Once the other babies walked past the intro cage, she wanted out to join them. So this is her at the back here in the centre now. There they go. So far very, very calm, and just on the move, as the mums are pretty excited to be back in the troop. Well, Gizmo's a very friendly troop, so I imagine everything will go pretty smooth. Yeah, this is Ricky Joe, and Spirit on the left.
Well, a lot of excitement and sadness in this episode.
See his head pop up
I must admit, this is one of the best parts of rehabilitating, is seeing these little ones finally get their moms. Little Lili going out there with Z, running around the enclosure, and all these other ones, the Skrow babies, everyone doing so well. Little Lola Bean, really loving the mom. And then of course you get those disappointing scenarios with Yons, which is so difficult, because you know we all try our best to make this a very safe place for these animals, and their safety of the utmost concern. But sometimes you're always brought down to reality. You can't prevent everything. We can save as many little lives as we can, but there's always a degree of fate in everything that we do. There are wild animals, they are in a very semi-natural environment. Things can happen, and they do happen, and sometimes it's a very, very sad thing, but at least we didn't lose a little life, and we got one little monkey that will be a little bit different, but he's still enjoying the freedom and that second chance that we promised to give every single one of these animals. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for all your continued support, for continued watching and sharing this program with everyone and getting us more supporters. We really appreciate it. We're on a big push to try and get more volunteers because numbers are a bit low. So if you find any places you can sort of advertise and push for volunteers to come out and help us here, we'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, thanks everybody out there for all you're doing, for caring and for being part of the big family. We really appreciate it. Until the next video, we'll see you then.